a chroeso. Welcome to King George's new field, home of Camp Ryan and Vale. Tonight, the Cymru Southside will be taking on Cymru Premier team Penabont in the round 3 of the Welsh Cup, and soon we'll be heading over to FAWales HQ for the round 4 draw. But this is a bit of a Valley special, and we'll be taking you all the way back to Merthyr in 1987, winning the Welsh Cup in their centenary year. But first, let's meet Camp Ryan's manager, Scott Young, and hear all about his memories of the competition. So Scott, congratulations on making it to round 3 of the Welsh Cup. You must be absolutely thrilled. So tell me a bit about the journey of the club making it to this point so far.
Yeah, obviously for the club it's good to have a run in the Welsh Cup. Obviously we come through a tough tie in the first round to lower opposition, but managed to get through, and obviously tonight we play Penabont, who are division higher, and it's going to be a good test for us, so looking forward to it.
And you know exactly how it feels to play in the Welsh Cup, and in the Welsh Cup final as well. You played for Cardiff in '93 in the final against Wrexham. Tell me a bit about that. I'm sure you have fond memories of playing then.
Make me feel old there. '93, yeah, obviously I was a youngster then, and I think I came off the bench, or my memory, but I remember playing at the National Stadium, I believe it was at the time, and it's a great experience for any young player to play, at the National Stadium. So yeah, obviously really good memories of the Welsh Cup, and hopefully another one tonight would be good.
How important is it as a player to be playing in such a prestigious competition as well?
Yeah, you look at the Welsh Cup and you look at the history behind it and the players who have competed in this wonderful competition. For these lads tonight, it's a privilege to be challenging for that prestigious trophy. So it'll be two good teams and going to go at each other tonight, and obviously one will come up on top, and hopefully it's us.
Well, first of all, thank you for joining me and having a chat with me, but good luck for this evening. Fingers crossed you get through to the next round.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
No problem. But first we'll be heading now all the way back to 1987 when Merthyr were crowned champions, and we've been chatting to the wonderful Kevin Rogers.
I just want to take you back really to that sort of day in 87 and the first game against Newport. What were your kind of recollections of it? It was the old Ninian Park as well, wasn't it? I think the game was taking place.
Yeah, Ninian Park, I think as any footballer in South Wales, especially in those days, holds a special place in your heart. My father used to take me to Ninian Park when I was a kid, and then all of a sudden you're playing in a Welsh Cup final. I'm playing on Ninian Park.
Was it a big deal for you in those days, the cup final?
Oh, absolutely massive. I mean, Merthyr at that time, like many other parts of the South Wales Valley, they'd gone through very difficult times, and all of a sudden now you had a football club that was pulling that community together, and it was a day that this town will never forget.
And it was a cracking game as well, wasn't it? 2-2.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, in fairness to Newport, they were a good side. They had some very good footballers in that side. There was no mystery why they got to the final. We were a team of Valley boys pulled together by Lynn Jones, the great manager, Lynn Jones.
You say you're a boys from the Valleys, but you had Bob Latchford playing for you. You had some real players in that side.
Yes, I mean, David Tong, our right back, was a very experienced Football League player. But Bob was an absolute gentleman, and he was a major plus to our football team. And I think possibly was part of the reason we were able to handle these occasions, because we had him around and he was so calm with everything. And
so it was 2-2, and after extra time, which must have been pretty draining. What was the kind of feeling at full time? Even
though we played a Football League club, in terms of fitness, we held our own. It was the pressure of the very fact that it was a final. In fact, I remember us going 2-1 down, and for the first time in my life, I had a bit of fear on a football field, thinking, well, we could actually lose this game. But as usual, Di Webley came up with a fabulous second goal, and we drew 2-2, and physically it was a challenge. And of course, getting back up for another game then a couple of days later, you were a bit worried about tired legs, but we managed to get one up early on, and I think that helped carry us through.
And the scenes at the end are fantastic. What are your memories of that, or was it all just a bit of a blur?
You can remember it like yesterday. One of my favourite moments is when we get awarded the Welsh Cup. My father used to take me to Pendarren Park when I was younger, and my hero, and he still is to this day, was our captain that day, Chris Olvey. But he was there to step up that day and take receipt for the trophy on behalf of the team and the town. And to me, that was one of the best moments I've ever had in football, to see him up there. You know, the boy from Evervale who did Merthyr Football Club proud.
And of course, it actually led on to Merthyr's probably even greater moment, where they beat Atalanta in the Cup Winners' Cup.
The beauty of the Welsh Cup in them days was that, first of all, there was league opposition. So to win the Welsh Cup in the first place was a huge achievement. But we waited with bated breath for the draw, and lo and behold, we end up playing, you know, quite a significant Italian side. Now, for a team like Merthyr to win the Welsh Cup and then play a team like that and beat them at Pendarren Park, I mean, we couldn't make it up, really.
You got on the score sheet as well, didn't you?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the worst goal I ever scored. It took a deflection. Keeper had a bit of a dodgy 5-10 minutes, but the history says K. Rogers.
Wonderful. And that's it. And I guess then the Welsh Cup, just to finish off it, it's kind of like a core of your career. Is that fair to say?
Oh, without a doubt. I mean, for me, winning the Welsh Cup with my hometown was definitely the proudest moment of my football career.
Congratulations, you know, through to round 4 of the Welsh Cup. You must be thrilled after that performance, right?
Yeah, pleased. I thought first half we were decent. Probably should have scored a couple and didn't take the chances we had. And then second half for probably 30-35 minutes, thought we were very good. And then a bit sloppy last 10, which is disappointing because we're trying to, you know, put on the perfect performance, which we didn't quite do. But more than anything, happy to be in the hat, yeah.
How important is it for your players, you know, to play in such a prestigious cup like the Welsh Cup?
Oh yeah, you know, some of them will know because they've been far in it before. Ash Evans has won it, Ash Morris has won it. It's a great cup to be involved in at the latter stages, particularly the final, of course. So we're all aiming for that. Of course, there's Europe, which is massive for experience and for finances. But more than anything else, we just want to win something, and like we all do, like Cam Bryan do, like everyone does. So, you know, if we can take it towards the end, who knows?
Yeah, definitely. Well, thank you so much. Congratulations on the win this evening, and good luck for the next round.
Thanks very much, appreciate it.
Well, it's now time to find out who will face who in the round of 16. Time now to head over to FAWHQ for the draw.
Croeso I pencadlys Cymdeithas Pêl-droed Cymru a llongyfarchiadau mawr i'r tîmau sy'n wedi ennill penwythnos diwetha. Welcome to the headquarters of the Football Association of Wales here for today's JD Welsh Cup Round 4 draw, and congratulations to all those clubs who won over the weekend. A special mention, of course, to Saltney Town from the Tier 3 Ardal Northern League, who are the only Tier 3 club remaining in the competition. So the first home draw goes to Haverfordwest County, 2-1 winners over Airbus on Saturday. A fantastic goal by Kieran Lewis, so look out for that on Scorio. And they will host Colin Caton's Bala Town, the 2017 winners. Next home draw is Carmarthen Town, who are winners over Newtown on Saturday. And travelling to Richmond Park will be the New Saints. Next home side is Penabont. And Rhys Griffiths' team will host Hugh Griffiths' Carnarvon Town. Next side out is Colwyn Bay. So another home tie at Llanellian Road. And Craig Hogg's team will host Christian Edwards' Cardiff Met. So it's a home draw for the Minnows, Saltney Town. And they will host Aberystwyth Town. Winners over Kevin Druids on Saturday. Swansea University beat Bangor City on the weekend. And they will host fellow Tier 2 outfit Guilsfield, who beat Dinas Powys. Penultimate home side is Buckley Town. They beat Monmouth on Saturday. They will host fellow Tier 2 outfit Taffswell, who beat Llantwit Major. And the final home tie goes to Neil Gibson's Flint Town United. And they will host in a Flintshire derby Connors Quay Nomads. And that concludes the JD Welsh Cup Round 4 draw. Those ties to be played over the weekend of the 15th and 16th of October.